This week on Fishing Tips with Paul Nelson, Paul gives us an update on the summer fishing season.
This week we're going to do a little bit of an update on how things are going this summer. We're still being impacted by the very late spring that we had this year. If you compare 2013 to 2012 year over year, we're at the point now where the ice has been off the lakes for about 2 months and maybe a little over a week. If we look at 2012, we reached that point probably around the first week in June. So everything is really different this year. We're kind of taking a wait and see attitude. None of the anglers have really seen this type of a summer before. The mayfly hatches have extended well into July. We're almost to August and they're just finishing up now, which is unusual. Again, the algae blooms that normally happen sometime early to mid-July, those haven't happened yet. We've got extremely clear water, and that's really had an impact on the fishing this year. Those mayfly hatches, now that they're done, those fish are going to have to find an alternative food source to that, particularly the eating size walleyes. So once that happens, they're going to have to either move back into shallow water or they're going to need to move tighter to structure to find something else to eat or another food source to replace that. Also this year, the muskie anglers, usually the peak bite of the muskies when those big fish get caught is right when those algae blooms first happen in the year, so there's a sudden loss in visibility, and it's actually the muskies making a mistake where all of a sudden they're not seeing as well and they're having to use their other senses to locate and key in on their baits, which gives the anglers advantage until they adjust to that. So it's been an unusual year. It's kind of beyond most of our experience because we haven't had a summer like this for 63 years. So it's kind of a wait and see approach, see what else the year has for us. Maybe it'll make up for it this fall and maybe we'll get an early winter. Who knows, but stay tuned. This has been the Fishing Tip of the Week, and I'm Paul Nelson of the Bemidji Area Lakes Guide Service.
Wow, 63 years since the last summer like this. And if you have a question for Paul about fishing, let us know on our Lakeland News Facebook page.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.